Welcome back. One California restaurant owner's rage against the lockdowns went viral this week. Take a look.
Mayor Garcetti and Gavin Newsom is responsible for every single person that doesn't have unemployment, that does not have a job, and all the businesses that are going under. And we need your help. We need somebody to do something about this.
Joining me now is the owner of Pineapple Hill Saloon and Grill in Sherman Oaks, California, Angela Mardsen. Angela, thank you so much for being with us, but most of all for that incredible video. I've got to tell you, I've never watched anything that's related to a story in the news that had a greater emotional impact on me than watching your video. For those who haven't seen it, just tell us your story.
Well, I mean, the day that I did that video, basically they started the lockdown. They closed outdoor dining 2 days before Thanksgiving without any notice. So our last night was the night before Thanksgiving. And I had to tell my staff that I would like to stay open for takeout, but I lose so much money doing it that if I did that, I may not be able to ever reopen again. So I had to shut down. That Friday, I was coming in to give last paychecks, and we had taken what food would go bad and put it in grocery bags for the staff. I also had decided, ironically, the week before that I was not going to be afraid and I was going to start speaking out. So I was trying to plan a protest. I came into my parking lot and there was when I come in the back, it was very surreal because, shocking. I have my patio that I have spent, I'm living off loan money, sitting there shuttered. And then right there in the same parking lot within 20 steps was the same exact
We're seeing that right now, by the way. Yeah.
Yeah, the same exact setup for a movie crew to eat lunch and stuff, catering truck and, a tent for 200 people, it seemed like to me. I don't know. I was in shock. And I went into my restaurant and was like trying to stay focused to get things together, and I just broke down crying. And then I got angry and I said, I have to tell the truth. I mean, I think as business owners, we're afraid to say anything because we're afraid to be taken like we don't care about people if we stay open, or we're just worried about us. But, I have 10 people working for me that I had to tell they have no job right before Christmas with no notice. And I just said to my friend who was there, I got to film this. I got to let the world see. People have to know the hypocrisy of what is going on, and it makes no sense.
Exactly. None of it makes sense. And the other point is that you, just like so many small businesses, you've been responsible. You put in the investment so that you could be open with outdoor dining and do it in a safe manner. You've done all the things that we would want people to do, and still they crush you. It's so enraging. Angela, I saw that the mayor, Eric Garcetti, put out a statement saying, oh, his heart goes out to you, but he's still going to keep you shut down. What's your response, and what do you want to say to him?
I mean, what I want to say to him is that as business owners, we have done everything you wanted, and we will do whatever it takes to keep our people safe. We know COVID's out there, but you're living in la-la land if you think the rest of us, the middle class and the lower middle class, can actually stay at home. We are going, I have a single mom with a child who can't pay her rent. I've got another new hire because we actually got busy in October with the patio, and it looked like things were going to turn around, who is couch surfing because she no longer has an apartment and her unemployment has run out. It is ridiculous. And as politicians or a mayor of a city, it is your job to look at risk assessment and to do, the gentleman you just had on, it was brilliant. Can he talk to Mayor Garcetti? Because the decisions that are being made make no sense. And, Beverly Hills, their council voted to keep it. Pasadena's open. The sheriff is, what a wonderful sheriff to say he wouldn't enforce it. But, they're threatening to take liquor license and health permits away if we defy it and open. But what are we supposed to do? How are we going to eat? How are we going to keep a roof over our head? Like they're not, like you said, the suicide suicide rate. You know, this single mom with a child who can't pay her rent. I said, you know, I'm going to do
It's so
everything I can to see if I can find you work. And she's like, Angela, all I know how to do is bartend or wait tables. And I said, well, what have you been doing?
So
she's
disgusting.
like, well, it's disgusting. And she's like, well, I did get on some antidepressants. She doesn't need pills. She needs a job.
I don't want to, it's just, this is so outrageous. Honestly, I've just got to tell you, thank you, Angela, for speaking up. I want to stay in touch with you because you're such a powerful voice. You've joined, you're really leading the resistance to all this. We've got to fight back against this because their rules make no sense. They're ridiculous. They're not based on science. It is completely unacceptable and we should not accept it. I'm sorry, we've got to go now, Angela, but I just want to thank you for what you're doing and let's stay in touch and follow the campaign and we're right behind you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you.